The government of Muhammadu Buhari from 2015 to 2023 came to an end, we all know. But when you look at this particular video of this young boy with so much confidence, reading the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it tells us the story of the APC cabals and the current administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In 2023, Tinubu was so full of confidence that he was going to win the election despite all odds. And to the greatest surprise of many, he was declared the winner of that particular election. And we all understood what plays out in 2023 during the presidential election and after the election, the shenanigans in the law, in the courts, the judicial, abracadabra that happened. But when you look at the confidence of this young boy, as the video is playing before your eyes, as you see him with full confidence, and you look at the people reciting what he is saying, it showcases how, will I use the word foolish, or will I use the word, loyal Nigerians are to their leaders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
The president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been so confident about his policies, about the fact that the Nigerian government is doing well. The APC administration are so confident that they are doing the right thing and that Nigeria is actually growing, the economy is growing and all of that. But when you flip to the other side, you will understand that people are suffering, people are dying, but they seem not to care. But the people who are supposed to stand up and say, no, we did not vote for this mandate, and even if we vote for this mandate, this was not the mandate that we voted for. Just like Tinubu let us know during the campaign that if by all means he failed to give electricity after his first tenure, do not vote me. Una they get lights. Do you have lights? But yet we have this man in office and the tariff has gone up more than 3 times since he assumed office as the president of Nigeria. And there was no light. You pay so much for something without having it. And Nigerians are saying what? After him, on his mandate, they will stand. And we see some caricature politicians in Delta cutting across other states in Nigeria, leaving their present political party to the All Progressive Party. But there is one single thing that Nigerians need to understand going to 2027 election, that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi was able to defeat the current ruling All Progressive Party, and as well as those states, big wings in politics in Plateau, in Delta, in Lagos, in Abia, in Enugu, and in so many parts of the nation, where the sitting governor is a ruling All Progressive Congress or even PDP, and he had no governor in power that supported him during that election. So now that he has only just one governor, and now 2 years down the line, remember that it was barely less than a year he moved into Labour Party and he pulled that weight. What do you think will become of the current I call them opposition actually, the current APC-led government in 2027? Do you think that they will still continue to sing on their mandate, or they are going to rig their way into into power by any means available to them? Just take a listen to this young boy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Reading 1, 2, 3, and with so much confidence, and the class is filling up and no one to correct. It just tells us of the saying that when a blind man or man with one eye leads the blind, then what happened? There is no one to challenge him. When a man with one eye is leading those that have no eyes, he becomes the king, and if he eventually leads them into their doom, I mean into a hole, into a pit, then so be it. No wonder they said, if in the kingdom the king have no eye and he is leading the people, then there is a problem. And it's the same thing that we're having in Nigeria and in so many parastatal in Nigeria as of today. This is not just for the president alone. This also encompasses all the federative units in Nigeria, because this idea of holding only the president into account is the reason why the country is not even moving forward in the first place. So let's have this robust conversation at the comment section as to what would be the fate of Nigeria in 2027, having seen the confidence of this current bunch of politicians who really don't care about the people, and the failure of the followers to hold them into account by correcting them, you know, when they need to correct them. You saw in the video already that the class was following smoothly because they know nothing. But in Nigeria, when you relate it to Nigerians of today, you will understand that we have people who have sense, and we have people who have the vision. And I present to you those who have the vision.
Clear, more and more people, poorer, if you want, go to your village. The people who are begging now are no longer, even people who are that are no longer people who used to feed and are begging.
There used to be a party, a mammoth, that said it was going to misrule Nigeria for 60 years. Today, that party is not only a department, it is a detachment of another party. What happened? Of course, they switched off IREV, they changed the meaning of English language, and they bent our constitution. And I remain by what I said.
Sat with Mr. Bure last year. And I asked him, I said, what do you really want? And he said he didn't want anything. I said, okay, I can speak to my leaders and you can become a BOT chairman. I offered that with their approval. But I also gave him some pieces of advice. I said, if I were you, I wouldn't want to lead people who wouldn't want me to lead them.
The decision is yours to make at the comment section, and in 2027, as to who you will stand for and stand with for the betterment of Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. Look at what is happening all over the world. You want Nigeria to continue to sink? The decision is yours. Thank you for watching.